Hey guys, this is totally Sassy T from the 803. How are you guys doing? I am doing good. I am here to do a review of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Season 6, Episode 15, Black to the Community. Okay. Anyway, you guys, before we get started, remember, all things on this channel is alleged. It is in my opinion. It is for learning. It is for teaching. It is for entertainment purposes, okay? You guys, I'm going to review this show as they want us to review it, in my opinion, okay? I am going to say some things some of y'all might not like, some of the things y'all might like, but I have to tell you, I give props where props are due, okay? Whether I like the person or not, okay? I'm going to give them their props. Stormy gonna get her props today, okay? She kind of had me giggled and tickled, okay? I ain't gonna lie, I laughed, all right? So, of course, if you guys want to give to the channel, give to Cash App, $ Teresa Lindsay 12. You can do super chat, super stickers, super emojis. I also have my post box in the description if you guys want to send products or anything that is going to help this channel, me, or anything else. Monies, things you want me to promote on this channel, I will definitely do it. Just send it to the post office box, okay? I also have merch available. T-shirts with our favorite sayings, the money in the bank saying. Of course I got that, okay? And you guys, the link will be in the description below, so you can go and get your favorite t-shirts, okay? Okay, all right, let's get started. So, of course, it starts out with the expo, or in Tisha's non-talking voice, expo, okay? Starts out with the expo, and pretty much the whole show is about the expo, okay? About the first 40 minutes at least. Well, okay, we're gonna get through it, all right? The expo showed Stormy, okay? Well, first of all, Stormy got Marceau together about that $100. And when Marceau, he said, well, you're taking up space and this and that, and Stormy was like talking to Tisha, get your husband together. Get your husband together. Don't come to me at no last minute talking about $100, okay? For the expo, you should have mentioned this when we were in this building, and then that could have been resolved. So don't come to me about no BS. I got stuff I got to do and all this stuff. And she said, he said something about, oh, you mad or this and that. And she said, don't have me to get Courtney. That ninja, hurry up and show up. You talk to Courtney about that. Okay, that ninja shut his mouth real quick. Okay, and then it shows Stormy, talking about her warehouse woes. Okay, Stormy, honey, you should have went outside there and might me or do something. I ain't talking about this at no expo. I'm supposed to be, the girl, all right? I'm supposed to be the one that's going to carry this show next, all right? But anyway, they mislabeled over 150 products. They had a deadline to meet. She was stressing out about it. Tiffany came up, asked her what was wrong. She told her what was wrong, on top of being stressed out by Marceau for $100, okay? Tiffany expressed that, she didn't feel like she was invited and all that, and so she was going to have a talk with them. In Stormy's opinion, Stormy said it was half-ass put together, in other words, okay? She was like, it's half put together, it's just stuff here, and it's just, she was not having it, okay? So, and then it shows Martell with his skinny knob head. Comes in, walks in, he's talking to Lorenzo, who is an entrepreneur in Huntsville who helped young businessmen get their business started through a 6-week program that they promote, okay? He was talking about Martez getting the hookup with them to show him how to promote and do his business, get him on the right track. He said that, you know, he really want his brother to succeed. No, yeah, you want your brother to succeed, but you need to be in that business track as well, okay? How you gonna come to a expo with no wine, no underwear, no suits, no nothing, but your brother talking about, I just really want him to get the help? Martell, baby. So he's talking to him about that. Okay, so, you know, it goes to Mel and Marcus. Marcus is, you know, I love me some Marcus, okay? And they show up at the expo. Mel walks in. She's surprised how nice it's set up. But she's going by what she sees, okay, till the mess starts, okay? She's ready to buy. She's ready to spend money. She is there to support like she should. Also, you know, Mel is just, you know, asking questions, what products are available and things that smell good. She was asking about a body scrub and all that, okay? So next is Maurice. As where Martell, it zooms back to Maurice and Martell, where is his special guest? Really, Maurice? Really, Maurice? He said, where's your special guest? And that will be, of course, Sheree, which we know Martell and Sheree was a scam, okay? We know that was a scam, all right? And he's like, she's in California visiting a friend. She might be in church. I don't know. But anyway, we know it was a scam. Maurice and them know it was a scam. They just sitting up here playing with Martell in his face. Then Maurice said, well, where's your wine? Are you not going to showcase your wine? And he was like, no. He said, I think I'm going to give somebody else a chance to showcase their wine. Your ain't need to be showcasing some wine so you can pay them bills. Okay, because baby, you got a lot of bills. All right? A lot. Okay? Judgments. Okay, Martell? You might need to be up there getting that incest wine on board. Okay? So Maurice goes into the confessional and throws a little shade, says that, you know, Martell, he told Martell, anytime you're in a business setting and there's time to promote, you need to be promoting to make your money. And I agree, 100%, I agree. He said, but Mel was the marketing genius, is the marketing genius. Martell just missed his expo. They so stupid. Anyway, Tiffany goes back. She says she might talking to them, talking about, I think Tiffany was being facetious. I really do. Y'all, Tiffany she was being facetious. Do I believe she's on that stuff? No, I don't think she's on it. I don't know. I can't never say. I would never. Well, people got mad at me when I told y'all that Tiffany looked, not Tiffany, but Kiki, when I first saw Kiki, I told y'all, I said, Kiki been on something because she looked really tired. And guess what? She was on something because she was just coming out of rehab, okay? And she looked really tired, really drawn. I'm sorry, you guys. Let me try to fix this. There we go. Look really tired. And people can look tired and no, she looks like she's tired on stuff. Tired, okay? There's a difference between tired and on rugs tired, okay? It's a different look, okay? So that was when she first came on, and I gave my opinion about it. I didn't care, you know, because I was right, as always. But anyway, y'all, I'm trying to get some sun in here. Nope. Sorry, y'all. Trying to get some sun because it seems like I don't have enough light for some reason. Okay. Anyway, y'all see them clouds. So, you know, she was really being facetious, trying to get the baby out so she could relax the muscles to get little Ace out of there. Okay. So Marsau asked her, "Are you going to speak?" And Tiffany is like, no. Then she goes back and tells Stormy, "Yeah, he's talking about speaking and all this." No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you, okay? Then it goes to Marcus and Martell. Marcus asks, "How you doing?" He said, "I'm doing good." He said, "How things going with Mel?" He said, "Good." Lying. Marcus know he lying. Y'all see Marcus' face like, okay, whatever, bro. Then he says, so what about the kids and this and that? He said, you know, hopefully she'll come on board. It's been 3 years. We've been fighting. You started the fight. She just ended the war, okay? You was windmilling and all this stuff. She did one punch, knocked you down, okay? And you still trying to get back up. Baby, give up, Martell. Marcus said, he said, "And I can get that done with your support." Marcus like, "What support? What you mean?" And, you know, he was like, you know, helping us with the children and stuff. He's like, Marcus laughed. It was a laughable moment, okay? Because I would have laughed too, all right? So, that was crazy, okay? Then it shows Mel talking to Martez. Martez and Mel were close at one point. She loved that young man. She used to give him all kind of advice, trying to help him because he was always into something like his brother. And that was a real moment. You know, she was really happy to see him. And you could tell Martez really loved Mel. And he said, "You know how my brother is." And that lets me know that Martell has done some foul things to him too. Okay? I'm just going to be... And Martell over there looking to the side, looking like a lollipop. With no pop. Or no lolly. Okay? Just an empty pop. Just an empty shell. Looking out. Hungry looking. Starving. Ain't had no food. Child. And so they had the little moment, intimate moment, and then it goes to the expo. Everybody's getting ready to see. Martell looks out, see Mel in the audience, decides, "I'm not going out." I'm like, what? I ain't going out. And, you know, because he can't speak, he's never spoke. Mel did all the speaking. It is showing 100% who the brains was behind the business and who was the speaker, who was smart, who was intelligent, who was the marketing genius, who was the family person, who loved them children and made sure the children are dressed, ready to go, eating at the PTA meetings, at the family board meetings. She's there. Where were you? In Sloppy's bed, getting your little knob slobbed, okay? So anyway, they arguing. People can see them. Now, y'all, I don't know if y'all saw this, but it showed the Madonna and Big Back was kind of crossed out. It had mad on there. Baby, production ain't ish. It had Madonna. It had M-A-D, okay, on it. Mad. All right, baby. You talking about laughing. And then they showed Disney looking like a Chester cat on cheese. Chester cat on 10, okay? So anyway, they decide to go on out. They call each other, each couple out, and here come Martell. They call Martell, they kind of hesitate, and then he comes out. So he decides he's going to do the Q&As because you know he can't talk, okay? He can't give a speech to save his neck, all right? So they're asking questions. I saw Carson asked some questions, and Martell was standing right beside Carson, asking some, you know, giving her the mic. And what was troubling was Maurice said he failed at every single thing he did, but you got to keep getting back up. Everything. Maurice, every venture. Here go Kimmy, like, I married a dummy. I mean, I really married a failure. I married a dummy. Yes, you did. You did. You did. Hate to say it, but baby, big butter biscuit, he don't even know how to make the butter to put in the biscuit. Okay? He just a big hunk of dough. Water and flour. That's it. No substance. But anyway, they're sitting there, and then there's a question about the VIC or VNC or something like that. Marceau tried to explain himself away, couldn't do it, couldn't give an answer, didn't know what it was, rambling his way through, always bull crapping, telling lies. This man don't know what the hell he talking about. Okay, just an embarrassment. That was an embarrassment. Oh, that was an embarrassment. Okay, and then Stormy gave her 2 cents in. Okay, that's it for the expo. I told y'all I could have went on and kept talking, but I don't have all day. And so next is Stormy and Courtney, and I'm so glad they showed this scene, because a lot of men suffer when they go to see a woman having birth. Some men get traumatized, and that's what happened to Courtney. He got traumatized. He doesn't realize how much blood is lost and what's going on, and you know what I'm saying, and the pain. They don't get it. So a lot of men get traumatized by that, and after that they don't want no more kids, especially if they truly love their wife to 100% to their core, the woman that bore their children. You know what I mean, Martell? Something that you don't know about. Oh, and let's go back. The woman came up to Martell. He said, what you do? She said, I keep women from having babies. He talking about, I should have talked to you a long time ago. Now you should have talked to her 3 years ago when you had that little rugrat. Okay. But anyway, her name was Crystal. Okay. And so I thought that was production setup. Y'all know y'all did that. Y'all did that for a laugh. Okay. But anyway, y'all, so anyway, what was I? Oh, they go and they talking about Courtney is like, you don't know what it was like seeing that doctor just shoveling blood out of you, and you over there in pain, and almost like you was dying, and he said I passed out and I just couldn't deal with that, and a lot of men can't. And I'm glad he had this conversation with Stormy. Okay, Stormy did it, but she still wants a child, so he's open to surrogacy. Okay, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. He wants another baby, but not for her to carry it. Okay, he don't want that. He said that he really don't want somebody else carrying this baby, but because she wants a baby, he's willing to bend. And that's a good thing. That's what husbands do. That's what wives and husbands do. They come together, they talk. Martell, they talk, and they rational, and they reason together. Marceau, Maurice. Okay, child, them people don't know nothing about marriage. But anyway, that was a good scene as well. Then Tiffany comes on. She wants to get the girls together so she can talk to Tisha about, feeling left out of the expo. Okay, they get together, they all sitting down, they kiki kaka, how you doing, you look cute, hey. They get started, and Stormy was like, well, everybody's talking about the expo, Tisha trying to have male's hair, okay, and trying to be male in the flesh, male, honey, you can't do it. You can't do it. Now, production, I'm going to get on to y'all, because y'all jacked this scene all the way up. And I know there were a lot of missing parts, because, let's just say this, there was parts with food, and there were parts with no food. There were parts with some drinks, and there were parts with no drinks. Y'all could at least kept it consistent. Okay, we know there was more went on. Okay, there was more cussing and carrying on that went on. Okay, all right. Even though y'all want us to think they beefing, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go and say they beefing, even though I know they ain't beefing. Cause if they were beefing, Big Werewolf, Wanda would been on Facebook or been on YouTube talking about Stormy. We know they ain't beefing, but hey, if you want us to report on what's going on, I know they ain't beefing, but hey, I'm gonna give you what you want, okay? Stormy laid into that ass, all right? She checked Tisha, all right? She checked her. She said, what you need to do is check your husband. She said, I came out here, I gave my time, products, when I could have been at that warehouse saving some thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars, directing people on how to do the labels, which I don't understand why people don't know how to put labels on the bottle. Why don't you have a bottle labeler? Why don't you invest in stuff that put the label on the bottles? Like a mini warehouse. All you got to do is have somebody load it, and they put the orders in, and it pushes it into a conveyor belt, which pushes it into a box, and then a box that pushes it and stamps it, and y'all load it up. If you're going to invest in your product, baby, you got to have 100% ready. You can't do everything by hand. This is not slavery anymore. There's too much production, too much, intelligence out here, too much advancements out here for you to be working this way, okay? But anyway, I'm gonna let it pass. And Tisha was like, what are you talking about? She said, I'm talking about your husband coming up to me, touch me. And I told him, don't touch me. Talking about $100 at the last minute. It's not the $100, it's how he did it. Oh, and let me go back to Tiffany. No, I'm sorry. Let me go back to Courtney and Stormy. She told him about Marceau. And Courtney was like, he came to you, like, with that attitude? She's like, yeah, pretty much saying that, you know, I needed to give him the $100, and he would have charged me too because I took up a big enough space and all this, and there was no talk about it. Courtney looked like he said, yeah, you ain't got to worry about it. I got you. Okay. Anyway, we go back to the table. And Stormy was letting Tisha know, I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate your husband doing that. And she was like, well, I talked to him, Tisha. I talked to him about it. I didn't appreciate it either, but I talked to him. But you got also, you can't be coming to Marceau like that. Girl, you need to come to Marceau like that. You need to check your crooked leg, double-sized, deep-breast husband with the big back from the no crack husband. Okay? You need to check your husband, because your husband is a con artist, and so are you. Your husband don't know nothing. Your husband got you in so much debt and lawsuits, you don't even know which way to turn. Okay? Stormy got $1.4 million, $7 million lawsuit, but y'all got $5.5 million lawsuits. Okay? Let's just be clear. And not on top of that, y'all got other lawsuits. Then you're scamming doctors and you're scamming the barbershop people. You're just a bunch of no good scammers. And you talking about your husband? Man, go sit down. Stormy was like, you mad? Tisha's like, Stormy, you don't know. And here go Kimmy. Kimmy, stay out of grown folks' business. Shut up. Worry about you and Maurice. Worry about you and Maurice. Stay out of grown folks' business. This is not your business. Okay? And then, you know, Tiffany told Tisha, well, I did feel like I wasn't a part of the expo. And Tiffany, here go Kimmy, that's not true. That's not true. It is true. She said, I feel like because my husband, your husband had some words, I feel like it was intentional. It was. It was intentional. Of course. They do nothing that's not intentional. You're going to see a lot more intentional. And so Stormy was like, you know, girl, hitting the tape. No, Stormy was cool with it. Because I feel like Stormy can get up in there and tap that A. Okay? I do feel like she can tap that A. I don't think she's scared. I think she would tap that A. I think once she break loose, it's it. I think she can lose control. Okay? That's why she was locked up for 3 days. That attitude. Okay? Tearing up shit. Alright? Alright, Tisha. Keep messing. You asking for it. You ain't bad like you think you're bad. Okay? But anyway, Stormy's like, you mad because you need to check your husband. And Stormy went in on Tisha, said you need to check your husband because you ain't gonna be coming for me like that. And he goes, you don't understand. You don't talk about. She said, oh, I understand what you mad. And she's sipping. Then you saw the food. And like, damn, where the food come from? No waiter, no waitress brought it. We didn't even see them take an order. Okay, production. Oh God. But anyway, they go back and forth. And Stormy told Tisha, this ain't what you want. You better walk out. This ain't what you want, okay? She said, bye. You mad. This ain't what you want. Now, I have to agree. I'm with Stormy. It's not about the $100. It's about doing business. If you're going to do business, you need to let people know up front what you're going to do. And you need to stop checking for your husband who ain't doing nothing, okay? My phone. So anyway, yeah, I agree with Stormy on this one because you don't come and you don't tell people at the last minute they owe $100. It's not that she couldn't pay the $100. It's the principle and principalities behind this, okay? And then Marceau, you had the nerve to sit there and try to pick at somebody. No, baby, you don't do that, okay? This woman got a whole husband that's 2 feet taller than you, will squat you like an inchworm in this ground, okay? So I get why Stormy was mad. Stormy went in, and I don't blame her because I would have went in too. And we got to look at this on how we would have reacted, all right? Yes, I would have went in. Point blank, period. Nothing else about it. Point blank, okay? Tisha, you better have got up because Stormy was sitting there smiling, honey, and she had the Annabelle smile. Bitch, I would kill you in here. I would drag you and your fake synthetic wig up in here, okay? So, Tisha, if it's real, it was a good one. If it ain't, it was a good one. Regardless, but next week it's going to be good because, honey, Kiki, I try to tell y'all, they trying to come for Kiki. I've been trying to tell y'all that, okay? It's other stuff too, okay? I don't give all my stuff out. I'm about like Anthony on this. I don't give my stuff out. Because, baby, while they on break, I'm going to have things to talk about, all right? All right? And including the revenge fee. I'm always talk about that, but I got other things to talk about too. Okay? Let's be clear. Okay, so yeah, they get into it, honey, and Kiki said, yeah, you want to know why she mad? Because, you know, he over there cheating with the makeup artist. And here come Marceau, you want to go? Let's go. She said, yeah, we better go. And she said, that's why you mad? Kiki said, that's why you mad, and threw that during water. Wet. Perfect game. Tisha said, ooh. Did you choke, Tisha? Did you choke her, baby? I choked for you. Yes, I did. Then here come Marceau and Tiff husband, not Tiff, but Kiki husband came up and, baby, don't back down, whoop that ass, okay? Whoop it. We know what the secret is now. We know he messing around with the makeup artist. We know he mess around and got a baby allegedly, in my opinion. Yes, tell it all. Y'all, it's a lot coming. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. All right, so tell me what y'all thought about this episode. I thought it was good if you're looking at it from their perspective. I'm going to look at it from Mel's perspective as this is her baby. And, okay, I'm not going to look at it from the past. I'm going to look at it from right now. And even though I got my issue with Stormy did check Tisha, y'all. She checked her. She checked her like a homework paper. 100. Okay. Y'all remember to sign up and subscribe to my backup channel. Okay. I have started posting things over there. I posted the Carly Nicole Russell case over there and on this channel and we wanted the word to get out. She has been found. She is in the hospital late and she is in a state of shock. People are saying some awful things that she wanted. I don't believe none of that until I hear it, okay? I'm sticking to the facts because one thing I do not play with is women, black women, and abduction and not being protected. And going out here starting rumors and starting lies about this type of situation discredit us big time. And I'm not doing that, not over here. And not until I hear her story, okay? Anyway, you guys, I will be seeing you guys at 2 o'clock. Be ready, laugh, and cut up, all right? Bye, y'all.